Most recent blog post is about Kenny Sailors, who's the man who's credited for inventing the jump shot. Now, Kenny invented the jump shot to make up for an obstacle that he had, and that was that he's really pretty short for NBA standards. So he had to figure out a way to get the ball into the basket without being constantly blocked by his taller teammates. Thus, the jump shot was born. Now, at the time, it was really kind of a radical thing to do. Everyone else shot with two hands, and people's feet hardly ever left the floor. So, Kenny was brave enough to really think outside the box, to think about his disadvantages and his advantages, which were the fact that he could jump really, really high, and created this shot that's really changed NBA as we know it and changed the way the game is played. So I love this story because it's a great lesson and a great motivation for us as communicators and really as entrepreneurs trying to grow businesses as well. You know, Kinney had to take a look, he had to survey the situation. He looked at his strengths, he looked at his weaknesses, as well as those of his competitors, much like we do in a SWOT analysis, and he developed a solid strategy based off of those things. It's really important when you're trying to grow your business that you acknowledge all of the obstacles that you face. And those aren't things to push you away from what you're trying to do or to make you give up, but really things to help guide you in the way to be most successful. That's exactly what Kenny did in this situation. Likewise, when you're developing a communication strategy, you really need to assess the entire situation, the threats, the weaknesses, the opportunities that you have, and create the strategy around that. That could take a lot of different forms. It could be the tactics that you use. It could be the team members that you bring in to have around you as support. It could be the forums or the channels that you use to communicate with your consumer. But the important thing is that you really understand what your obstacles are and what you need to do to reach your goals.